My point is, though, yeah, you don't pick Slark for the Silver Edge like that.
There's not. I mean, that is a big pup thing. Like, you think it is, but really, no.
You can buy
you
Shadowblade Silver Edge on Slark, but it's because there's no better item for you, not because it's the build.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So usually people nowadays are going like Drum's Midas Diffusal.
Yeah.
Are kind of what we're seeing. I personally think that they don't have much clear for this Naga, so their best way to deal with her is either to last pick clear or to last pick kill potential on this Naga. Slark's quite good at catching heroes like Naga, so we'll just have to see. Fish on fish action.
Whose draft do you, like, say we don't see the team name, say we didn't see that first game, like, whose draft would you rather want to play, like you yourself?
I would rather play Slark than the Naga in this game, but I also think that Kookaburra's draft is far better than it was the first game.
And that's good. That's what we want to see, a close game. We're not here just like,
I don't want to see 20-2.
We don't want to see another beatdown like that. So we'll see if Kookaburra can do it, though. And if you are wondering, there is, as we said, another stream, twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit3. It is J-Storm versus Beast Coast, and we were watching it when we were on break. It's close. It's on Twitch. There's another live on twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit1.
No, just Beyond the Summit. We are live on Beyond the Summit.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
We're
Beyond the
live
Summit.
here. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit slow. Everyone knows that. You know, I've been nonstop talking 12 hours for the last 9 days, and I've pretty much lost my mind at this point.
Yeah, be gentle with him, guys.
Yes. I'm going beyond the summit, but in life.
But I was going to say mentally.
Yes, that as well. So we're looking forward to it. It is going to be, strategy time. My favorite. Oh, wait, I believe it's actually paused.
Is it Kirak internet issues?
It is not. It's a problem in Discord really quick, everyone. So we're going to sit here and we're just, going to talk to you. You saw some of the new sets. Were there any sets that just stood out to you? Like,
I think
we're going to go over in depth later.
The headpiece for Ember I thought was pretty cool, but
sick.
There was one other set. There's one other set that I thought was really nice. Let me pull it up myself here.
Ooh, I see on your Battle Cup thing, Gunner eliminated in the quarterfinals
of
Battle Cup.
Oh my God, he's really dropped to it. No, I'm kidding. The Abaddon set I thought was really cool.
Yep, we're on stream right now too. You see it. That looks, I love it. The sword's cool. The face is kind of weird. I will say it. I'm like, so like we get it. You listen to Slipknot, right? Like it's okay, like whatever. But I do like it. The horse is sick. That horse is straight up sick.
I would use this Abaddon set for sure over anything else I've seen. For Abaddon.
The SF I heard a lot of people like, but I do believe we are. If the day goes as quick as it is, we're going to do a full preview with me, BSJ, Cap, and Blitz later on in the day. We're going to tell you what's good, what's bad, and I might even, open up a few of my chests and see what's going on. Hey there, Blitz, would you like to tell us who ended up winning game one?
Beast Coast.
J-Storm.
Beast Coast dominated them.
Beast Coast dominated
So we
them.
just got word. I'm getting word right now. Blitz, he just put on his helmet and he's flying over to help us repair the ship. He just said Beast Coast, a.k.a. IX Michael, gave him the hands over on J-Storm. It was I'm talking.
It was
Blitz
a
right
close
now.
one.
It was a 20-minute forward one, very easily. I believe the end score was 20-2.
Yeah,
something like that. It was rough. This is a much better draft now, as we see those. So I'm excited to see. And we see all the astronauts are flying around over here. Blitz is going to run out of oxygen, but luckily Cap here does have his oxygen helmet. Oh God, give it to him. And we are currently waiting, if you didn't know, for it looks like a problem for Kookaburra right now. They're just getting everything set up. And man, Slark. Is Slark still your favorite hero to play, just in general?
Yeah, overall, it's just I don't enjoy playing heroes that are bad, so I don't get to enjoy playing Slark very often.
But he's kind of back in his patch.
No, I'm saying right now he's back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if you take like the percentage of the year that he's actually viable, it's not very high.
Because when I used to think of you, honestly, it was always Slark and PL. Are those still two of your favorites?
I love playing PL. That hero is super fun,
Yeah.
but like he's so bad right now. Holy moly, that hero just feels like trash. They did win with it on J-Storm the other day.
Yes.
But even when they were winning,
game,
he got like killed by an Axe Nyx, right? Like even when they were winning, he was like a 4-slotted carry and got killed by 2 heroes. It just doesn't feel good.
And I did hear the unpause, so we're going to go through the rest of the strategy time. And then guess what? No, I actually do love the versus screen now.
It is cool.
I thought the old one, I hated it. Like the 5-pickers. You couldn't even tell who half the heroes were. But now you see them running at each other, and I love seeing people's stats. Like it's fun seeing a player and like, damn, they have 4,000 wins and 1,000 losses. They're pretty good at pubs.
My favorite's when it says MVP of his last match, and he was like 2-12 or like 2-15, and you know everyone was just like like giving him the troll MVP vote. That's one of my favorite things. Or like when it's like, here his last match is a hero I don't play very much. And 0-8.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're like,
why'd
why?
you have to tell him that?
Why?
Put it away.
Show me my win rate on a good hero, please. And we are going to be loading in, but Snake King Beastmaster 2 games in a row. He seems to be pretty good at this here. I mean, Snake King, we've talked about it, just one of the most mechanically gifted. No matter what you think, the dude is a mechanically gifted player, and he's scary to play against. Do you play against him a lot in pubs?
Pretty good amount. He's
lane
intimidating
versus
to lane
too,
against.
right?
He's
Yeah.
intimidating to lane against. There's like 3 or 4 NA offlaners that are just a tier above the rest, meaning there's like good offlaners and they know what they're doing in the game, but there's only a few that really, I don't know how to word it. You just feel constantly pressured when you're laning against them. Like you're constantly on edge because they're always posturing. They're always trying to threaten.
They're playing
like,
correctly.
But at all
straight up,
times,
yeah.
right? And it seems like so easy to say, yeah, he's just playing right. But you'd have to play against it yourself to actually know. Like I can't describe it. As a carry, I can just feel when it's like a top 10 offlaner.
Yeah.
Like it's Brax or it's Snake King. I can feel it. Like Universe, obviously, but don't see him in these qualifiers.
Yep.
He has a lot of games as Tiny.
He does. A big tiny player on King RD, and look at that. We are finally into this game. All the problems have been sorted, and we're ready to do it. This is an MSS Rubik. We didn't talk much about this dude. Probably his favorite here. I mean, whose 4-player isn't the favorite, right? I think every 4-player enjoys playing Rubik. Because you swag. It's swag hero.
I mean, you get to play every hero in the game when you play
Exactly.
Rubik.
Better than him most times. You get the increased damage. You get the lower cooldown. You're just having a good time.
No cast animation.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Dude,
There's so many abilities in the game.
Didn't it get changed? I thought it was like 0.15
Okay, it has like
something. Yeah, it's like 0. Sorry.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
if you compare that to Leshrak's cast animation on a stun, right?
Yeah.
It's like a whole second, basically.
Okay, and we do see the admin there will be counted as a 4-minute technical pause. I believe each team gets 10, so no team has used all their amount of time in NA. We saw a little bit in SA, but shouldn't be that big of a deal for them.
Yeah, we see the boots first Tiny, allowing him to position himself for those tosses. Maybe that'll set up something early game. And they are doing the solo safe lane. Timber saw what I mentioned in the draft when they picked it against Beastmaster. Important to pay attention to these things as a spectator if you're trying to learn, just because having a specific idea of why you picked the hero in terms of lane setup, in terms of the game, is really important. So knowing that that's why they picked it against the Beastmaster, like you don't want to pick Timbersaw against Beastmaster in a pub if you're just going to be laning off lane and the Beastmaster's off lane too. You know, it doesn't accomplish why they picked it.
I'm excited to see that top lane. As you said, that Timbersaw should do good. We'll see what Snake can do against it, but it will be 3 runes, I believe, for Kookaburra.
Looks like they're swapping on forward. They are dodging the aggro tri-lane. Slark's already on his way there.
And doing it nice and early, right?
Yep.
When do you stop changing lanes? Like, say Dire, say if they do want that tri-lane, they all TP up. If Slark TP's bottom on Dire, do you just stay? Like,
yeah, I
would it
think
take
what
too
happens
much?
right now is you just can't have Timbersaw off laning against the Slark tri-lane. That's like what you just can't have happen. So you're fine to have Timbersaw play top against Slark because you're going to get your early levels. You're just not going to get zoned.
And he messed up, right? Sorry, I don't mean he blocked it all the way under tower. Isn't that really, really bad in this lane?
I mean, when
and he's getting
Yoar just
denied
gets 3 denies.
Go for the 4th. Willie, there's no way. Oh, my God. He's going to get it. He has a ton of agility.
Oh my God. Okay, I just want to say
he knew. He called it out in Discord.
I think Moon Meander leveling his
reactive
is really bad there.
Because you lose the range creep guaranteed.
Yeah, you are under tower, so all the creeps are going to die. Just use your Q twice because you have 3 mangoes. Like, you actually itemized to use your Q like 3 times super early. Yeah. And now he's gotten 5 denies on Slark, and this is a yikes is what I would call this if I'm in the lane. And I'm a Slark, I'm feeling so good right now.
And I know you are. I know that's why MSS tipped him.
Oh my God.
I just know you are. I was like, I got him. I got all 4 denies. I got him.
He's actually giggling. You know he is, right? Like,
and you would be too, right? If you got those first 4 denies, you'd be laughing too.
Yeah, bottom lane, they do toss the Jakiro back in. Will this be anything resulting in a kill? But no, he's already level 2 on Jakiro. How is he level 2? I guess Beastmaster was late to the lane, that's why.
So he does have a little more HP, having a decent time. Snake King trying to get some done, but Ritsu should get pretty good farm down here, right? I mean, it is a tri-lane.
Yeah, I mean, CCNC also has 6 denies mid.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, Ritsu should farm fine, but
If you're losing your other 2 lanes this
It just doesn't matter. Naga's not the one that's going to make space in the game. So if Naga's having a good start and nobody else is, you're just going to lose. That's actually how it goes, generally speaking. The Naga will be 4-slotted, losing her base at 25 minutes. That's usually what ends up happening if you're the only hero with a good start.
Okay, well, this is probably the perfect rune for a Tiny to find a level 1. He gets the haste rune in 2 minutes.
That's very good. Maybe he can look to make something happen mid. Death Prophet's not exactly fragile.
Yeah. 2-0-1 build, so you get tossed back. It looks like they're just going bottom.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Oh, Pilot Eye. I don't think you really want to run into this. Feels like he could just square up on him.
Oh, he's going mid, but the
They
Pilot Eye
have the
scouted him.
ward, and they have the ward there. They are playing very defensive.
He's going for it.
He is. He knew. Should be okay. Yep, you see the Spirit Siphon. It is only level 1. They're going to try to pop him. CC&C will just run back. Does have a Fairy Fire. Doesn't even need to use it. Might have to if he wants the health potion after, but he brings himself some more tangos as well. And okay, top lane, it is 12-6 on the Slark, so he does have the most CS, but the Timber 10-0 is level 3 now. How do you build it? How do you build Timber? So I know you're not a Timber Star player, sorry if I like putting you on the spot.
What are you trying to say here?
If you lane against the Slark, what do you want to see the Timber go? Is it like 4-0-4? Do you have to get a point in the chain? What are you doing?
I'd say you go chain, yeah. I was going to say chain level 4. You just go back for the max chain. You're not going to be able to stay in lane consistently against Slark, like when it comes to like level 7, 8.
Yeah.
You'll want to be able to actually kill the Slark. That's how you stay in lane against him. It's not by constantly trading. And the chain gives you the ability to chase him down. And who's killing who here? Okay, he's just going to back off on the Timber Saw. He is out leveling the Slark, which is good. But Slark is perfectly content being 18-7 at
Yeah.
3.5 minutes into the game.
And your Rubik's getting levels too. Like, you're never really going to kill this Timber Saw, but as long as you're getting farm, you're happy.
Yeah, you can eventually kill him. Like, not now, obviously. And I think Yawar should chill because he's missing creeps and he also has no regen.
But MSS is getting him. You know MSS is a greedy for.
You're
He's
right,
like,
you're right.
give me one, dog. Come on.
Yeah, I'm surprised he flew himself a salve on Yawar, but he didn't fly himself any more regen, which is...
You want to get some tangos, right?
Yeah.
To continuously stay in the
Yeah,
lane.
because you're not going to stay full health, right? You're gonna
Yeah.
get randomly queued by the Timber Saw.
Oh, and here we go. Bottom lane. They do have the put under. There will be a do-over trying to help out. Ritsu taking a lot of damage, but Snake King taking the most. He gets plugged in. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot of poison from Kittrek. Ritsu gets the first blood, and Kookaburra, they're up by over 1,000 gold already.
There you go. I'd say it's under 1,000 based on
Now it is, yeah.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It wasn't a full K, I promise you, BSG. I'm not lying to you.
I didn't see it, so
Oh, man, I'm lying to you.
prove it to me in 5 or whatever you usually
Yep.
say.
Oh, Moon Meander. He's going to go down.
Yep, permanent agility.
Wow, and it is. That's a big one. He had 14. He was stealing 42 in agility stacks at level 3.
That's what I mean
Damn.
by you can kill this Timber Saw if he steps up like that.
Nice kill middle. We see CC&C. That's the tiny factor. They're both so low, but you get the kill.
Okay, mid lane's going way better this game for Bryle than it did last game. He got the kill last game too, but he was losing by like 10 CS, so it didn't make that much big of a difference.
Kittrek getting run down by Snaking, but there's a lot of Riptides coming out. Kittrek will end up dying. Snaking, he's just so damn tanky. Not much you can do there. And now Snaking, they're actually going to turn it around on Ritsu. Yeah, he has to TV. He realized, wait a minute.
He's missing some creeps too, so it has like a double purpose here.
This is out under the tower. And so, as you said, middle lane, it looks good for the DP, right? 4 and 6 are like 2 waves in, but now Bryle has turned it around. Some thanks goes to King RD for 2 pretty good ganks.
Yeah, even though the first gang didn't kill the DP, it made him have to play passively for a creep wave, so that was really important.
Now King RD, he's going. He gets the stun. He wants to toss him over to Kittrek. He will. Sends out the poison. But look at the boars are coming in. Yeah, Snaking. He is a very scary. Beastmaster early with a bracer and a stick and 2 boars. Pretty damn scary. Now we will chill out a little bit. Ford Gaming actually taking the gold lead now. Bryle will get the bottle. And we'll get that Invisor and CC&C. Yeah, he's just running at him though. Level 6. He's going to skill the ulti. Is he going to try to turn this Bryle? It will be, and that's a nice play. Bryle scoops up the level 6 as he gets a creep from that middle tower and just blows him up. And there he goes. You said Kookaburra, a much better start. It feels like they're already, like, the game is far better.
You can tell their draft is not terrible.
Yes. This isn't a middle enchantress kind of game either. Oh, man, that I still can't believe. Come on, Bloody. I know
Game
you crazy
decider,
Bloody
like,
9. But you're not
deciding
that
game
crazy.
to potentially make it to the playoffs.
Oh, whoa, what's going on? Top lane, King RD's here. Yawar is level 5. Oh, he's going to start stealing some agility, though. Yawar doesn't care. He does use his Dark Pact. They don't have it now. He does have Leap, but there will be a lift. Yawar will be fine. Tower ends up hitting King RD. And he will pop another cell.
It's really important that he's zoning. Timbersaw got level 6 before Slark, and now look at his tower. This tower's going down
Yeah.
in 7 minutes.
That's the siege unit, right? You got to play for your timings, and that siege unit.
That's a huge tower.
Oh, is he going to go for the deny? He does. He gets the deny. So you open the map, but you're probably a little bit
You
sad
would have
you just
liked
lost
that tower.
team gold.
You would have liked that tower. The gold from it, I mean.
Your 5 and 4 position especially. They're like, please, we're in a trial and we need help.
I can't believe he got so many denies to start this lane, and Timbersaw's still out leveling him. That's pretty crazy. Bottom lane, Kitrak looks like he's a little out of position. Going to just lose his life there. And Ritsu's doing some shenanigans, I would say.
He is.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. That was almost perfectly placed by Pilot Eye, but instead you just look like a scrub. No, I'm just
Just
kidding.
a
Barely
bit
misses.
too short. Have you
Yeah.
heard of that issue, Greg?
I've had that issue about 8 years ago with my last girlfriend. They're going to go for Yawar down bottom, a.k.a. up top. Will they find him? No.
Is that the reason she was your last girlfriend, Greg?
Yes.
Okay.
That and, you know, Dota is my only love now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's my excuse, too.
Have you ever actually kissed your monitor? Because you see such a good game of Dota and you just literally kiss your... You put on some lipstick and kiss your monitor.
It's not because it was a good game of Dota. It's because I was just truly lonely enough that
Okay.
at that point.
Cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Then.
I was like, I'll call you on that. You know, that there's a real reason. Oh, the Roar top.
Yeah.
He is under tower, playing a bit too aggressive, it looks like. He's going to go down. That's a huge death, by the way. He's level 7. Slark's only level 5. Going to get his level 6 now, which means Slark will be able to occupy this lane much better. The regen change on Slark's level 1 ulti is pretty huge. They almost doubled it. CCNC, will he close this gap?
Looks like he should be able to. Yeah, there's the Spirit Siphon.
Toss him.
Level 4 on the Crypt Swarm. And there's the Meltdown. And yeah, MSS, nice play, right? The Timber, he used Timber Chain. You don't lift until after the Timber Chain goes off. Makes it a lot easier to get the kill. And Kookaburra is still up, though, by less than 1,000 gold. It is 5-3 right now. But Bryle, as you said, he can start making some plays here, hopefully. Ritsu, only level 5, is doing decent in the farm category, though. Almost the top of the CS. Hit up the net worth. In third. Make it second. Uh-oh, Kitrak again. Dude, Snake King is just bullying Kitrak at this point. He will one more. I click the boar, actually ends up getting the kill, but now look at this. Beastmaster is getting run at, but a nice ice path. It's only level 1. Will it be enough? There's going to be a toss. What the heck? He tossed the boar over to Bryle, actually. Yeah, I think that hurt your team, but they will still end up getting Snake King. Ritsu picks up the kill, even with Bryle screaming for it. And now they might just die, Pilot die here. Willie, should you just TP out if you're Jakir? You know those 3 heroes were here.
Yeah,
well, he's not going to. Oh, now he will. Will he make it King Ardini? He doesn't have a stun. He will make it out. Nice play there. Gets a dual breath, pushes the lane out.
Mid lane, they are pressuring with the DP ultimate, which is nice, forcing reactions back to basically draw attention away from the bottom lane.
Oh, and there we go. There will be a suck, but he just runs away. And, well, another thing we didn't really talk about, we always talk about, though, Slark gets another Observer Ward kill. The amount of vision Slark helps you secure, right, is super nice because you know where the wards are. Moonmeander actually steals so many creeps right there. But they're going to try to run back in. Did he overextend again? It sure feels like it. He is in a lot of trouble. Yawar does need to be a little bit careful, but he is ulted up. There's the Timber Chain away. He is healing. They need to bring him down now, or he's just going to keep healing up. He's going to try to hide away. He wants to get the kill on Yawar, but he can't. Another pretty bad death, it feels like, for Moonmeander. But bottom, they're going to go for Snake King. Off lane for off lane. The Roar once again pushes away, but he just tosses Ritsu back in. Net is on cooldown. Stun is up there. Bryle, will he blink forward? I don't think you want to. MSS is now level 6. Uh-oh, steals the Avalanche, too. No one casting any spells yet. They're just saying hello to each other, and they'll back up. All right. A pretty back-and-forth game. 7-4 kill lead for Ford, but 1,000 gold lead for Kookaburra. Snake King, he just TP's right back down. Snake King, you got to be a little bit careful down here. He does have MSS behind him, but still, this is scary. Unless you're willing to commit a few more heroes. King RD, he will go in. But the green stun goes out from MSS, and now they're just right-clicking. Will they toss Snake King away? Not quite yet. He doesn't have the mana. He's just sitting there. He will have a one charge up. King RD just goes down. That did not seem very good at all, unfortunately, for them. And they just have to TP on out. So the game calms down now. Yawar, he did lose that like double or triple stack where he's farming right now. That Timbersaw ended up stealing all of it, but He's going treads into Midas. Pretty normal, right? I don't
Yeah.
think anyone does phase boots Midas anymore. I saw a couple Slarks like Mason. I'm like, ooh, I don't know, but
You can really only go phase Midas if you're not going to be spamming Dark Pact, which means you're probably harassing the guy in the lane and you're like fighting him. But in this lane, you're not really fighting the Timbersaw. You're primarily just rotating between lane and jungle like he's doing now. So treads are much better for that because you need the tread switching for the mana pool. Otherwise, you just run out of mana too quickly.
yeah, didn't there I remember back when when you were still like on Freedom and stuff, the biggest thing was like, when do you go Aquila? When do you go Raindrops? Obviously, you can't ever go Aquila now, but why don't we ever see Raindrops in Slarks anymore? Is that just not needed? Or?
Yeah, it's generally just not needed. Like, the mana regen's nice, but with the addition of shrines as well as the fact that people are just better at using clarities and returning to base and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
the Raindrops kind of just take up a slot. Like, look at his items. Where does he...
What's he going to do?
Well, yeah, where does he put it?
Oh, man, more denies on the range, Preview War. Stealing that agility. He does have 3 permanent agility already. That's not bad. That's 150
That's a
gold.
slipper.
Yep. He's looking pretty good. Oh, the full rotation over. Shadow Demon still doesn't even have boots, so Kitrek only with that wind lace, feeling pretty bad. Phase boots tiny. And nothing too insane going on there. Going to try to rotate bottom. All right, they're like, well, we're not finding anyone else. Let's just go kill Pilot Eye.
Macro Pyre, the next creep wave Pilot Eye.
The toss over. Whoop, whoop, puts him under.
Maybe he'll get the
That's
Macro
a big
Pyre off
kill.
to get the kill the creep wave.
Yeah,
Nice.
he does.
Good play, sir. Good play. That's going to make sure that they can't push that tower, at least decently. Are they going to
they
die?
walked right
Nice.
into it. He knew. Whoa, oh, they're walking out. Sorry, I should be watching Moonman. I'm watching the creeps. It kills them all.
Oh, the value. That means they can't push the tower. That's pretty big. That's
Uh-oh.
why he's there in the first place.
Yeah, now King RD. It's going to be a double kill up here. It looks like, oh my goodness, that is now 4 permanent agility. MSS scoops up another kill, and he stole the chakram. That's a lot of damage early.
Yeah, and I want to be clear that death by Pilot Eye is actually really good. His point of being there is like, if you don't gank me, I'm a 5 position farming the dangerous part of the map. If
And
you do
pushing a
gank
tower,
me,
yeah.
and if you do gank me, you're not getting anything off of it. And that's exactly what he did by laying down that Macro Pyre the second he got gone on. Notice how he didn't care that they were killing him. Notice that's why he's there, is he's clearing that wave and making it so that his rest of his team can do other things. If you occupy the dangerous part of the map on a support, you're basically enabling your team to move elsewhere. That's exactly what just happened. He died, but meanwhile the Timbersaw as well as, I believe the Shadow Demon, right, were the ones that went down top.
Yeah.
Snaking in a little bit of trouble here. Might be
Oh,
going
he
down.
turns it.
Oh, the
And here
movement
comes
speed.
the chakram. Uh-oh. They need at least one more. It feels like we do have CC&C running over. Will he get the Spirit Siphon off? They don't have vision. Now they do. There's a sense. There's another killing. Well, Moon Meander, you said right. He had a very bad level 1, but then he brought it back. But now, after that Tier 1 tower went down, I don't know. It feels like Moon Meander just had deaths he shouldn't have.
He has been. This is one of Moon Meander's issues, I think, as a player. Is he usually overplays. He's very aggressive, but
Yes.
then he doesn't know when to turn it off. And like he did it earlier on Slark, and he did it there again. Like he just keeps pushing the guy away. And it's like once you bully the Beastmaster away from a
Don't
specific point,
Yeah.
back off. Right? Exactly. It's like there's a certain distance you're allowed to bully them, and he's just slightly overextending. At this point, he's 0-5 and 0 on Timbersaw. Like he has overextended
Oh, my.
several too many times, basically.
Yeah,
It's
and-
like the same story over and over again.
Wow.
I die. This is sick play if he
Out
gets out.
again.
Wow.
And he does.
That's premier 5-position play, honestly.
They're just going to backdoor this tower, but look at this. Structures are fortified. Kitrek, he's like, I can't tank this anymore.
Pili Die single-handedly prevented this tower from dying for like 4 extra minutes, which is like so much impact from a 5-position player.
And he's dying. Even if he dies, it's with a purpose. I know
Yeah.
you were bringing that up. I was worried because I was like, in layman's terms, you're telling people in Twitch chat it's cool to die as a 5. But if you get stuff done,
Yes, it's like the
you don't just die.
Yes, what he did. That's the
Was good.
emphasis,
Yes.
not the part that
yes,
he's dying.
not the dying. It's what he did
Yes.
before he died.
Yes, exactly.
I'm watching you guys in Twitch chat. Don't be dying and saying BSJ told you to.
And that's not okay to do from a carry position, by
Yeah.
the way. Like, it's not okay to be like, guys, I'm dead on carry, but I defended my tier 1. That's not how it works. That's why teams delegate their 5 position to do that job.
Well, the Slark is going Diffusal Blade. You talked about it. Treads, Midas, Diffusal. Flying out a couple clarities as well. Bottom lane, though, they are going in. It will be Kitrick possibly going down first. No snaking. He is solo, but he still gets the rep. Oh, and the stolen ulti from MSS. He pops one. King RD goes down. And damn, it's a 3-for-1, and they have a shrine if they want to use it.
I love how they're playing away from Slark. It's just so nice to see when your team plays away from you. Like, yeah, Slark ended up showing up to this.
Well, he just TV bomb. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, well, I'll farm now. How about you guys get the hell out of here now?
Yep, but none of the plays were made like towards the Slark.
Yeah.
It's been like that consistently for forward gaming. There's certain cores, doesn't matter if they're 1, 2, or 3 position, that want you to make plays towards them, and there's certain cores that want you to make plays away from them. Super important if you're like a 3 or 4 position player that's looking to get stuff done on the map. Slark, for the love of God, if I'm playing Slark, don't come to me. Like, let me come to you if you make something happen. And it's just really easy to play Slark when you have teammates like that.
And on the other side for carry, what is Ritsu going to go? He has his Manta now. His farm should go up quite a bit. What does he have to go here?
I hope he goes Diffusal. It like ruins Slark's game. Like, they don't really have a hard Slark counter, and the best way to deal with like Slarks and anti-mages when you don't have hard counters is just burn their mana. Lock them down with like a net, and then in the brief time you have them locked down, you're probably not going to burst them, so the next best option is to make them have no mana.
Well, Queen of Pain you talked about does have that Yule Scepter.
And he is going Diffusal on Ritsu, so pretty standard Naga stuff.
Gotta be careful in this bottom lane. Yawar's creeping, and he actually has the backup from Pilot Eye, who's already level 10, 17 minutes in, feeling good. You just want to get to that level 15. You get that EXP gain talent, your game's a breeze at that point. And I'm looking at the map control. Obviously, there's Slark on one team. Dire does have 2 wards up. They are very defensive in their own jungle. Meanwhile, Radiant, they've got a lot of wards around middle. They just want to protect this middle tier 1, it feels like.
I like that idea for them. It's pretty much Dire's only move. Moon Meander's pretty much just planting himself in the top half while the rest of Dire's in the bottom half, and Naga's pushing out the mid lane, which means that if they're playing bottom and mid on Dire, their only tower they can really take is the mid tower. So having wards around there is really nice. And I would say that Slark's Diffusal is probably a pretty big timing for forward if they want to make something happen, but they don't have to.
They have the ulti again on MSS. He is about to just get blown up. He hasn't used it. Is he going to let it rip? He's going to let it rip, and they're going to get the kill. Second use of that Quap ulti from Rubik, and now we're just seeing it was a pretty damn good start from Kookaburra. They had the gold lead, but forward, the better movements on the map are securing him this game so far.
You'll sit there on Quap there. That was interesting. You never used it. Did take the 10 strength and the 20% lifesteal on Slark. It's been really nice on Slark because they gave you the free Glove of Haste level 1, and then they gave you the permanent agility. So in the past, to have like relevant damage as the game went on, you had to go the agility talent and the attack speed talent. But you basically have the attack speed talent for free, kind of, and then you have the agility talent from permanent agility. Like instead of the 6, he's getting the 4 from permanent agility. So it's been a nice quality of life change to Slark to just give him that extra bit of lifesteal as well as strength that he didn't have to skimp out on anymore because of those little changes they gave him, little buffs.
Top lane, is there a possibility of a big fight? I think so. Wait, did he? Kittrick just canceled his TP on accident, I believe, because it looked like they wanted to all come up here. But they're just going to back out.
Yeah, Batterood's up at 20. I like that he didn't go up top because as a 5 position,
yeah,
exactly. You just want to be able to take bottom bounties on somebody. You don't want to have to make a core go out of their way to do that.
Yeah. And well, Ritsu, he's going to try to defend this top one. Yawar's right here. There's possibility of a big team fight. They have the Hawk as well, giving him vision. There's going to be the Ice Path. Bounty Rune is on the ground. No one's actually picked it up quite yet. They finally will. Oh my goodness, Moon Meander just literally dies to AoE.
Ritsu got clipped by the silence mid-sleep animation, which means that he was late on the sleep because he didn't realize it for a second and then had to manta it off, and then he was dead by the time it happened.
That hurts. That's a 2-for-2 Bounty Rune exchange. Obviously, Kittrick did end up getting those, but look at this. We like it. Objective gaming. Just go straight in.
Last game, no Golem, going to Roche. This game, no Song, going to Roche. Whenever you think of objectives, you think, what's the opponent's way of stopping me from getting it? The minute they don't have it anymore, you immediately go there.
Dude, Ford looks a lot like last year when they went to TI, right? They struggled a little bit. They had SVG as their captain, but going into TI, it felt a lot like this. As you said, they just kind of play as a 5-man team. You make one mistake against them, they just punish you.
Boom. That's the beauty of teams that you can learn from, like when you watch. Because if you think about why they're doing what they're doing, it's always very specific reasons. Like they don't have the ability to stop us from rushing because a Song, boom, Song. It's like or boom, Roche. That's just what they do really well. And it's not. This is stuff they think ahead of time, right? They don't have to process once the Song is down. That was like instantaneous. That was very fast, very quick. And like usually the difference between like tier 2 and tier 1 teams is just how quickly they do that kind of stuff. So Forward is doing a very good job of being methodical about their play and very succinct, I would say.
They have the blink on King RD. There's going to be the Yules up, King RD. They do have a little bit of time. He gets stun tossed. No, he blows up immediately. Pilot die. Maybe he can zone out King RD or will throw the Ice Path. It will only hit onto one. They will banish Yawar. Doesn't take you out of there with that Dark Pack, but Kitra, he's going to go down. Give me that +1 agility. Moonman on the backside. He's trying to do a ton of damage, but look at this. We have a better version of you in MSS. They will try to turn it around on Ritsu. He doesn't have the song again. Yawar is just beating him down over and over. And now Moonmeander versus MSS. This is not turning out well for Moonmeander. King RD is getting his ass beat now, and Yawar, he's going to get level 18 off this. Maybe can he get the kill? Yep, gets the inhibit off. And now Moonmeander, you're kind of on an island of your own. You shouldn't have gone up there. You're just going to give another free agility here. 9 agility now, BSJ. That was it. Was that a team wipe? No, Quap did end up getting out.
35 agi stacks for Slark. He played that really well on Yawar. He got disrupted by the Shadow Demon, and the one problem with going Diffusal this game is you burn your own mana with the illusions. So instead he ulted right off. Even though he wasn't in any threat, he just ulted right at the start of the fight.
Or else you'll have 0 mana.
Yeah, otherwise you're going to do nothing anyway. So.
Oh, Bryle? Easy there.
And he does go the Shadow Blade on Yawar, which I like. I said in the draft that it's probably pretty likely he buys one because of the fact that they have Naga plus Timbersaw. They have a lot of ways of scouting him out. A lot of Slark's items, you actually want to be able to weave in and out of fights in a way that makes use of your ulti regen. Very difficult to do if you don't have a Shadow Blade against Naga Siren, just because their illusions see so much of the area. He's probably going to pick off Quap here.
I'm looking at middle, Sue. Sorry, I'm going to look there. No, Quab, he actually missed the leap. He is hasted. We're going to head back over there. Pilot dies. Somehow still alive. The tree gets thrown at his head. Will get the kill. Ghosts are going to fly out, though, from behind. Yawar, we already knew you were back there. He's right-clicking Ritsu. There will be the sleep. They just got to get out, wasting a lot of time as well in this Death Prophet's ulti. MSS, though, they're beating down King RD over in the Roche pit over here, and he will just go down so quickly. They're chasing for more Yawar. They have the Sentry Ward on the high ground. They put him under. He does have his ulti. Will he pop again? He just leaps away, actually. And oh my, Kitrek, goodbye, friend. That is a lot of agility on him. His Midas is off cooldown, but I'll forgive him. He's going for kills. I won't forgive him, but I understand.
Can you stop hitting objectives and go jungle?
Yeah, what are you doing, man? You're
Midas.
Midas. And yeah, look at that Solar Crest. Oh my, he attacks pretty fast. 10 permanent agility now. So do you, I still see, I know you already talked about it a little, but I still see most people going 30 attack speed. Is there a reason he went 20 lifesteal in this game, or just, is it a preference
I
thing?
personally like it. I just like the, it's like, unless I'm just not concerned at all about dying, then I go the lifesteal. It's just a quality of life thing. You also have this Beastmaster attack speed aura, as well as the Solar Crest.
Yep. Oh my goodness, Yawar actually juked both Sentry Wards. He has to put himself under now. Yawar does have the Aegis. He's probably not too scared. He does need his team, and his team is coming from behind. He's already killed one solo. They toss on. He has an Aegis. Stop it. The man has almost 100 agility. Still, the Ice Path is there from Pilot Eye. Yawar with the star can do no wrong.
That's just like a free roll in terms of maybe you lose the Aegis and die, but the rest of your team's going to kill the people killing you.
Yep, pardon me, missed that kill top. It is actually a pretty big kill. CC and C goes down to Moon Meander as well as Ritsu, so both cores will take him. And the Naga going Heart, is that what you kind of wanted? Or would you have liked a Butterfly? It feels like it's either Heart or Butterfly
I was going to say I probably would have liked Butterfly better. Slark really hates playing against Evasion, because all his entire kit is based around getting Essence Shift stacks.
And if you have a heart, well,
yeah,
guess what? You're going to steal even more.
If you have a heart to he just gets to hit you more.
Your strength is his agility.
Exactly.
Well, he's level 20. He does take the Pounce Leash. Level 20 talents on Slark. Though, is that underwhelming to you? Like those two, like compared to like other people's level 20s, right? Like Dark Pack damage, Pounce Leash.
It's pretty mediocre overall.
Yeah.
The Pounce Leash is really nice in certain games.
Midas
in this game being one of them against Timbersaw and Naga Siren. Timbersaw only can be mobile with Chamber Chain, which he can't use, and Naga Siren obviously has to walk around. Quap, another hero that kind of gets screwed over by the extra Pounce Leash.
Uh-oh, Moon Meander, he is just melting down again. 1-8-2. This has been a rough one for old Moon Meander.
Yeah, mid lane might be getting a lot of free agility here.
He is. He's going to inhibit him as
juicy,
well. He
baby.
barely gets the ulti up before he lost all his mana.
It's just
And
so
they run
juicy
away.
to watch a Slark hit somebody for free agility, man.
Dude, the fact he has 12 permanent agility, 26 minutes. Now you're talking, we put that in terms of gold, that's almost 8,100 gold, right? Because 10 for the Alacrity, and then 2, you know, a little less than 150
Yeah,
on
but
the
most
Slipper.
notably, it's not like a slot.
Yeah, exactly. Even better.
Slotless agility.
Uh-oh, Bryle. He's found Pilot Die. This will be a kill. Tries to get some more
No
jump, but
song,
look at who's
though.
coming, yeah. And they have no song. Will he just start beating him? He wants to go to the backside. He wants to find Kidrick, and he will. He just right-click him. There's going to be another free agility. Ritsu running on the backside. He tries to mant out. Bryle is just getting beat down. The Pounce Leash is so good. He finally yules himself up. Will he get away? No. MSS is beyond godlike, by the way, if anyone was wondering. 10-0 and 11. Kidrick. He's trying to get away. This is a buyback.
He TP'd in. They know he did, so if they
God.
choose to chase him, they can.
He does have
They
tranquil
have
boots
night
and a
vision
wind
on
lace.
Slark, so they see him.
Yep. Give me that agility. Take me from 15 to
Oh.
16.
And 26 stacks, which are relevant because he'll have those for the tower push.
29 armor, as you said. It's not just the damage and attack speed. The armor you get from all this agility is crazy.
It is. It is. They know there's a ward there because he
bangs
doesn't
it.
have his ult.
Look at the sentries on it. He gave it to someone. There's just sentries chilling like, someone else get it. I don't feel like it. MSS will do it. All right, thank you. And they're just going to push into the base. This is now, it was a 1K lead, I believe, 2 minutes ago. It's now an 8K lead, and a full set of racks is going to be down. This is just forward gaming. They came to play, and uh-oh, there's going to be a lift. They're going to look for the Timbersaw. He gets roared out of position again, even at a Lotus Orb, but he didn't get it up. I feel like if you Lotus the roar and the lift, you're just alive there. Unfortunately, I believe this game is looking mildly, or so maybe he was just like, But they try to get away. There's going to be the leap forward. Do we have another sleep up? He doesn't for 3 seconds. Yawar has the BKB, but he backs it up. They're just going to go for this tower. He's stolen 87 agility right now, plus that 17 extra.
What's that? What's that add up to, Grant?
16 plus 17. I'm going to go with 105.
Nailed it.
No, 103, 103.
There,
That's
okay.
actually right.
Yeah.
Big boy math by Grant. Bryle, Pounce Leash there. The sleep and the
Oh!
put under, it saves him. Oh, the ice bath actually almost hits. But now,
Song?
guess what? Song has been stolen. Does he have an axe? He does not. He almost does. That'd be hype. Everyone just gets full healed, but they're just going to back out. They won't bring down the tier 3.
Yeah, no ulti on Slark, no BKB. Just back off. It's
No
the only
reason
time
to play
Yeah,
aggressive.
like
Yeah.
you're never gonna die on Slark if you have ult and BKB, so no reason to fight without it.
What are we looking at? Who has 0 deaths? Yawar 0, MSS 0. Everyone playing good. We can look at everyone's items here. And it just feels like you're going to get this hard on Naga, and then you look at the rest of your team, like even Bryle, he's going for that Ags. We saw a Pix leader pick it up, which actually worked for them, but they also had a Warlock, so I felt it was better.
They also didn't win a single game.
That's true. Like, the Ags in this game, I mean, obviously you're always getting ready. It's a way shorter cooldown, but it really doesn't do much more besides that, right? It is the cooldown.
Gives you 70 damage,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, it's not a bad item. I'm not flaming it.
Yeah.
It's fine. He took the cooldown reduction talent, too, so...
He
it'll
just wants to
be-
spam creep waves at this
Yep.
point, right? He's going to be the creep wave defender with that bad boy.
Yep, they are smoked up, ready to make something happen with the Shadow Blade on Snake King as well. He sees Moon Meander. Looks like he's going to let him go, though. Maybe. Lotus Orb is
Shield.
defending himself. Oh, the roar on himself, but who cares? Yawar's in.
Yeah, he does not care. King RD is actually the one getting beat down. There's going to be a perch. He has to pop his BKB on Yawar. He will get that agility. He is going to go godlike. There's an ulti from Bryle. It will be back up in 30 seconds as well. There's going to be the sleep. CC&C. This is actually from the Rubik, by the way. If you're wondering why the hell is the Naga sleeping, that's why. Here comes the ulti, and there goes the Ritsu. There's going to be a bounty run. Oh, Kitrak almost gets it, but instead he blows up immediately. Moon Meander getting run at, and I don't think you're going to make it away. Nice ice path there from Pilot Eye, making sure. And there's the GG called. A little better early game, but still. Forward gaming looking like the creme de la creme of NA right now.
Yeah, I think
Not
a
much
lot
to
of this
say.
game was on Moon, to be honest. He just died way too many times. It was his job to be strong and create space for his Naga, and I think he was he was playing the right part of the map. He was playing the game correctly in that regard. But he just died. He was 0-5 and 0.
Yeah, like
12
right.
minutes in the game.
And as you said, he kind of played the lane wrong at minute 1, letting the creeps get in a tower. But then we don't look at him, and then 2 minutes later, he is level 6. He's doing better than the Slark, but he takes the tower. And then that one death, like by the tier 2, right? You said it slows
snowballs.
his entire game
On
down.
Timbersaw type heroes, you have this critical threshold where you're either unkillable or you are killable. It's just that simple. And if you die that one time, it makes it that much more likely that you're going to be killable the next time. And then if you die a second time, like, they snowball. Timbersaws either go 10-0 and 20 or 0-5 and 0. Like,
Yeah,
that's just what the nature of Timbersaws, Bristlebacks, these type of heroes whose job is to sit in the lane, pushing it, tanking creeps, And they are either strong enough to do it or they're not. And that's what ends up happening. You are playing quite well in the Slark. It was a good Slark game, as we talked about in the draft. MSS obviously putting on a
Beast mode,
clinic,
yeah.
just a clinic on these guys. 11-0-16 on the 4-position Rubik.
There's not much. And Pilot I mean, we can talk about him because it wasn't just like, oh, he's the 5. He captained well. As you said, the bottom lane, when he got that macro power up, it stops an entire minute worth of, like, what they want to do.
If you want to learn how to play 5 position from like 8 to 15 minutes in an even game, watch that game.
Yeah.
Seriously. Watch what Pilot did that game. It's actually really important.
Yeah, he stops 2 full pushes. Hello.
Hey.
Whoa. Psych. Now, so Forward Gaming, they will be moving on. If you didn't know, there's currently another game going on. I'm going to wait so I don't say the wrong channel again. It is twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit 3, J-Storm versus Beast Coast. If you want to go support, IX Mike, he is currently up 1-0 for Beast Coast over J-Storm, and it looks like the other game's about 10-15 minutes in, so head over there. And then after that, we have winners bracket finals still gets played today, and first round of losers. We will know which one of these teams. There's going to be one team going home, either Kookaburra or one of J-Storm Beast Coast.
Yep.
Do you think, after this showing, right, do you think it could be Kookaburra? It feels like they might be the weakest of the 4.
5 individually good players, they don't look like a good team.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
And it is a pub stack, right?
And they're a
not
stack, right?
sponsored and
That's
whatnot.
exactly
Yeah.
what you would expect. And those type of teams are quite able, like they're potentially able to win games, but it's usually snowballing off lanes because that's where a lot of individual skill comes in. But you saw here, even game, 15 minutes in, they just make better plays on Forward Gaming because they're a better team, period.
Yep. So we are going to go to a break. When we come back, I do believe we are going to be showing the other NA game on this stream, but we're going to go to a break. We'll figure that all out. We don't want you guys to stress out. Let us do the stressing. Peace.